Hey, next video in your training, new members training, and this video is about what, when, and how to post. So in the last video, you set up your personal profile. I hope you've already changed your profile picture and cover picture and done a nice bio. So now you have to start posting. Until now, your Facebook was just your personal page and you just posted maybe your personal stuff or you just maybe shared stuff. Whatever you did until now, you have to change it a little bit. I'm not saying you have to change it a lot, but you have to change it a little bit because as I said in the last video, that your Facebook is now your storefront. This is kind of like the store that you have opened for your new CBD business. So you have to post, you have to follow certain rules when you post. So let's talk about what, when, and how to post. First thing that I want you to do is make sure whenever you post something, your posts are public. So how to post, okay? So that's the question. So when you go to post something here, right here where it says newsfeed, it says public. You see that? So probably you have it set up for your friends. So I want you to go and change it to public so that other people other than your friends can also see your posts. So that's the first thing you need to know. So from now on, whenever you post something, it has to be public. Now, if there is something really personal and you don't want anyone others to see, you can change it to personal, but most of your posts, I would say 95% of your posts will be public. So make sure you change that to public. That's the first thing. So how to post? That's the answer. What to post? No, before that, let's talk about when to post, and then I'll talk about what at the end. So when to post. I do want you to watch the social media module 1 training, which is in the social media unit. Underneath, as you go through the units, underneath there's a social media training unit. So your module 1, it talks about how often to post. But let me tell you very quickly, you should be posting at least 1 time a day and maximum 3 times a day. So minimum once a day, do not skip a day. You have to post at least 1 time every day and maximum 3 times a day, no more than that. The reason you want to post only 3 times and not more than that is that if you post too much, then your first post actually competes with your second post, and Facebook doesn't show your post to a lot of people. So you have to post maximum 3 times a day, minimum 1. And if you do post more than 1, so if you post 1, 2, and 3, make sure they're not like back to back. Make sure you space them out. 5 to 6, 7 hours of gap. So if you do, let's say, first post at 6 in the morning, maybe you want to do your next one at noon, 6 hours later, and then next one at 6 p.m., 6 hours gap in between. Or maybe if you do it at 6 a.m., then 1 p.m., and then 8 p.m. So 6 to 7 hours of gap in between. So that's another thing, when to post. So when to post, yes. The other thing is, as you start building your business and as you start posting, you will find out slowly what is the best time for you to post. When is the time that you post and you get a lot of engagement? So I want you to be more conscious of that. So let's say you're doing a post at 6 a.m., then another at noon or 11 a.m., then another at 5 p.m. or something. And as you do this for a week or so, you find that your 5 p.m. post does not get you any likes and loves. So then you have to kind of maybe tweak your time, maybe post it a little later or little early. So when to post, just make sure that you're keeping track of how many loves or comments you're getting. Social media training, make sure you watch it. It also talks about the best times to post. I'm not going to go over that here. Now, what to post? So as I said, until now, whatever you posted, it has to change a little bit, okay? So what to post, I'm going to talk about the 4 P's of posting. So 4 P's. Number 1, personality, personal, passion, and pain. So that's the 4 things you're going to post about. Personality, personal, passion, and pain. So personality could be that what kind of a person you are. You're a friendly person. You're a very enthusiastic person, full of energy person. What do you love in life? So that one can also be a passion too, but not maybe sometimes not much of a passion. So what is your personality? Are you a funny person? Do you post humor a lot? Are you more of a serious person in life? So that's your personality, right? You're a funny person. You like to have fun. You like memes, maybe you funny memes. Maybe you're sarcastic. So maybe you want to show that sarcasm side of yours. So your personality, and that personality is basically going to show through all the other three posts. The posts about the personal posts, the passion post, and the pain post. So that personality is going to shine through all the other three posts. Personal posts. Now, personal posts are your life in general, right? And I'm sure most of you are already doing personal posts. So, you went for a movie Friday night, you posted about that. Maybe you went to the beach on the weekend, you posted about that. Maybe you met a close friend and you post about that. That is your personal post. Now, a big chunk of your posts should be personal posts. So you should show people who you really are. What is your life like? That's what people want to see. People don't buy from companies. People buy from people. So you're going to attract your kind of people. Okay. So that's why you want to show your personal life a lot. As I said, a big chunk of your posts will be personal posts. I will go over those numbers in a bit. Then comes passion. So passion, what are you passionate about? Are you big on exercising, running? Are you a hiker? Do you do fishing? Are you a swimmer? Do you love? Are you into healthy eating? Do you love making new recipes? Love trying new recipes? Do you drink smoothies? And I don't know, anything. Like, are you a gardening person? Like, do you do gardening? What are your passions? So you're going to show those passions in here. What do you really love doing? So these are like, maybe you can call them your hobbies. So if you're into gardening, you can do gardening posts. Again, your passions are going to attract people who are similar to you. In fact, in the future trainings, we're going to go over how to find new people and where to find new people. And that's when your passions are going to play a really big role in that. So you want to post about your passions. I am going to go through my page here, and I'm also going to go through Tara Scarry's page in a bit, and I'll show you how all these 4 things are. The last one is pain. So pain is why you joined this business. There could be 2 reasons you joined this business. Number 1, that you're trying to get away from a pain point. Maybe you hate your job. Maybe you need more money. Maybe you want to spend more time with your kids. So that's your pain point. Or maybe you just have some health problems. So that's the reason you tried CBD and now you love it. So those are the pain points, right? So you joined your business because of 2 reasons. One is pain, the other is your passion. So maybe you don't join this business because you love to travel and you need that extra money, right? So you're going to talk about that pain, because that's how you're going to attract people who have the same pain. So you're going to talk about that pain, and we'll go over that in a bit. So that's the 4 things: personality, personal, passion, and pain. The other thing that you are going to talk about is, of course, the business. Now, some of you probably think that, oh, I'm just going to go and just talk about, oh, CBD is the best, and no, come join my business and this, and people will come flying to you. No, it doesn't work that way. Yes, in the beginning, people will come flying to you because they'll be like, oh my God, CBD, and everyone is talking about CBD right now. But after a while, you would have finished your friend list, right? Everyone who wanted to join, joined already. That's why your passion and your pain points are very, very important, because you want to talk about those to attract people. But that doesn't mean that you will never talk about your business. You will talk about your business. And let's go over that as well. So, okay, let's look through my page here. This post here, being vulnerable, I am talking about how this week was very hard on me and how I almost was ready to quit everything in life, and I was crying and what all I went through. And then I talk about how I reached out to my online family, basically my business buddies, basically our team, Ham Superstars, and how they lifted me up. And I'm talking about, that you need to surround yourself with those who lift you up. And then I kind of put in there that, do you have a community to support you? So kind of a business post as well. And it goes, find your tribe. And if you don't have one, then come meet mine. So it's kind of business blended into a pain point. Next post here is, this one here is, basically, this is not my post. Tara posted this, but she tagged me. And she's talking about our team, how our team is so amazing and how everyone is supporting people in the chat. Again, showing that business side, but also the community. this is a post I shared. So a little note on shared posts. Until now, if you have been sharing a lot of things on your page where you just hit share and you go share it, you need to stop doing that. And I'm not saying completely stop it. You should still share, but always, well, number one, don't share a lot. You should not be sharing a post every single day. What happens is the shared posts do not get you a lot of engagement. But shared posts sometimes also show people what you really like in life. So you should share, but not every single day. Maybe you want to share twice a week, and that's about it. Maybe once a week, twice a week. Yes, go ahead and share. If something really resonates with you, let's say you love traveling and it's a travel post, share it on your page. But whenever you share something, make sure you write something of your own on the top. So I shared this post from Ray Higdon. This is a reality show that I watch. I love it. It's about network marketers. But then I did put in here that episode 4 and my dear friend Nazia is one of the contestants. So I did put my personal thing on it. So if you do share something, make sure you type something on the top. But yeah, I mean, if you want to share something about your passions once, twice a week, go ahead and do that. Going down. So that's the other thing you're going to post about. When I said personality, you are now a business owner, which means that you have to stay motivated and you have to motivate others. So motivational stuff, positive environment, that's the stuff you are going to share a lot on your page from now on. So this here is just a quote from Rachel Hollis. Don't let anyone in the cheap seats have an expensive opinion in your life. So that's just a motivation quote, right? Or motivation as well as telling people that don't worry about others' opinion. I got 28 comments on that, right? And 54 people liked it. This was my husband's post, but we are foodies. We love food. So, he went to a cafe and he tagged me on it. This was one of the other team members who tagged me on there. But here, this is just a funny post, but it also shows me as a boy mom. So it's like me. I'm saying, Neil, it's shower time. And Neil is like, no. And I say, why do you never want to shower? And he's like, because it's a waste of time. So, and then I said, oh my God, I have wasted so much minutes of my life. And then I went hashtag boy mom. So that's me, my personality, as well as a bit personal, and as well as a bit passion, because I am passionate about parenting and about my son. So, and it's funny. Humor, by the way, sells a lot. So, if you're naturally not a funny person, don't force it on people. But if you share funny stuff, people like that stuff. This was a business post, challenge accepted, but you kind of get an idea. Let's look at Tara's page actually. So this is Tara's page. This is just a share from someone in the team. You already saw this post where she highlighted the team chat. Here she's congratulating Michelle on hitting 5K. Those are business posts. That's someone else's post who tagged Tara. But this one here, she's sharing how much money she made, right? And she's showing Hempworks there. And she just said, it's a scam. They said, no, silly. The scam is that you work 40 hours a week. And then she said how much money she made. Again, a business post. There's a lot of business posts, and that's probably because I'm doing this training on a Thursday, and Thursday is payday. But here she's talking about her passion. She's into juicing. She's into healthy eating, and she is doing juicing every day. So, so she's talking about her passion, that I'm all into juicing and I'm losing weight. So she did a video on that. This is again a payday post. These are all other people's posts, not Tara's posts. So let's keep going down. That's also someone else's post. But this one here is Tara's post. And she just said, start now, start where you are, start with fear, start with pain, start with doubt, start with handshaking. So again, it's motivational. She's saying that, yes, you're scared, but you have to start making a change in your life. Just start doing. And then a nice bright picture, beautiful colors. Again, that's another thing. You have to be more careful about your pictures. No dark pictures. They have to be bright. Make sure lighting is good. And I am going to do another training on the apps that I use to make my pictures pop up. So I'll do a training on that. Another one, she's a mom, single mom. So this is her passion about her, There is KFC shop behind us and it smells so good right now, but she's doing juicing. She's not eating that. But she's showing her son that they went out for a Wednesday adventure. She really highlighted Wednesday because she wants to say that she doesn't work 9 to 5. So this is a CBD post, but it's an educational post. And she's telling people, what does CBD do? She's not just saying, oh, here is CBD, come buy it. No, she's teaching people what does it do for them? What's the benefit? So that's another thing. So talking about your business, I want to talk about that. You do not want to plaster your page with business stuff. Your page is like Netflix. You know how Netflix doesn't have any advertising. So you don't want to sound like a walking billboard. Okay. So if you go on and on and on, every post is about, oh, join my CBD business. Oh, join my CBD business. Oh, look, we have this. Then people are going to get tired of you and they're going to stop following you. They're going to unfriend you or unfollow you. You can do a CBD post once in a while. I would say about 3 to 4 business posts in a week. 2 of them can be business posts where you're just highlighting your team, highlighting the success of your team. Like this one here that Tara did, she's highlighting how Michelle is 5K. She's not saying I am, she's saying her team is having success. You can highlight your team success. You can indirectly show how this business has made a change in your life. You could do maybe once in a while, once in every 2 weeks or so, a direct post that I'm looking for 10 people to join my growing team. Maybe once in a while, but once a week or twice a week, you can do a business post. Okay. And then the product post, again, twice a week, you can do a product post. But again, you're not just going to take a picture of the product and say, oh, this is CBD oil and it has 10% hemp and this and that. No, you're not going to do that. People don't care what's in the product. People care what it does for you. So you're going to highlight the benefits. Maybe you can take someone's testimonial. Maybe you can say, oh, I sleep so well these days because of this amazing miracle oil that I have. So you have to show how it has changed your life or changed someone else's life. So one indirect product post and maybe one direct post. Again, direct post cannot be please buy my CBD, but direct post means that maybe you're teaching education like Tara did, educating people about CBD, right? What does it do? How it is this amazing miracle plant and what does it do, right? Again, never like, oh, come join my, never like, holding the product, come join my business, buy this. No, you don't do that. So 2 things that you never post about, never. Politics, actually 3 things, 3 things you never post. First is politics. Second is religion. Those 2, why? Because I personally believe, and I think it's true, is politics and religion are a personal choice. And people are highly opinionated when it comes to these 2 things. And they take it very, very personally. People take it very personally when you talk about your political beliefs or your religious beliefs. You can talk about your faith. I'm not saying you cannot talk about your faith. You can talk about your faith. All the time you can talk about it. But you cannot be negative towards someone else's beliefs, or you cannot take an article where it talks about how there was this terrorist attack or whatever. You know what I mean? So those are the 2 things, politics and religion. And the third one is negativity. You don't want to be complaining and whining and share negative stuff, share negative news. Our media is full of negative news, but your page should be all positive. People can go read negative news on CNN or BBC website, but they can come to your page to feel better, to feel good about life, to be hopeful about the future. And that's what you're going to share on your page. So that's all in this training. So start posting, and if you need any help what to post, reach out to your coach. We are here to help you. Have an amazing day.